Hello everyone, it's Mark. Have you eaten? I finished my testing on all the runes and how I kind of feel about them, just to see what I can take advantage of. I don't really have. I guess I could test out the packs. Actually, that might actually be a good. Could use my my time. The only thing is, I also want to level up my weapons because I haven't really been doing that. Been using the most effective weapon, so I can properly display the runes, or at least get a good gauge of how good your the runes would be in these kind of encounters. I'm gonna switch this to flint smoke, and then we'll have both a flint smoke and a emberot dagger. And these are gonna be my two weapons for a while, or at least until I max them out. Like, I think some of these totems needs to be rebalanced because like plus 15 heal on pulse smite is not very good because you pretty much get your full HP back when you pull smite. So like this does nothing essentially. You'd never equip this. It's just not interesting, right? Like these, and these are kind of cool, I guess, but yeah, we'll do that. I don't know what I had equipped before, but it's fine. Right, so we know Tathrans is pretty good. I guess we could just go in order. Yes, the wild and the regular packs are the same, so it's really just you take away 3, so there's only really 8 to test. Bromius, I haven't played Bromius in a while. It's based on your armor. Wait, is there like a more description, like higher description? Oh, I thought this scaled off your armor. I thought like the higher armor you had, the more scaling you get. I guess we can save it for when I'm using a courage build, so that it's more effective, I guess. Moore's hand. What's good for Ganrude? This feels like magic, but I guess this doesn't really matter. We can try it. It's fine. Do I want to just... Yeah, I guess that's fine. Let's drink Koga. Oh, do I have one crafting? Let me go grab that. I always forget about it. Velvet Seed, we're not gonna grab until about the end. And then... I think I had one doing. It'd be really weird if I didn't. Yeah, there we go.
Bring us back a morsel next time, hmm? My palate is so very dry.
Yeah, okay, let's drink one. I might switch weapons midway through, depending on how effective this one is. But we do not have fellers, so I'm a little bit worried that they're just gonna resist every hit I throw at it. If that is the case, then I'll just switch to weapons just so I can kind of do both. But for now, I think I'll just play regularly in Koga and try to get as much EXP for these weapons as possible. Here's a camp. As long as I rely on the rune, it should be okay. Oh, I thought he got me. Ooh, these staggers are actually really good. There we go. Easy as pie. Grab this. Okay, we'll grab a lot of as much saps as we can and kombucha. Hey, for a level 17 weapon, not too shabby. I opted for Emberot for the knives because I need more damage rather than Split Smoke's guaranteed damage. Because if you're not actually at the threshold of damage, then it doesn't matter how much invisibility you have, right? That's kind of my line of logic. Yeah. In case, this weapon is actually quite good for holding its own in Goga. These are right below 40 and 50 enemies. We can fight these mockeries. Should be too much of a problem. I guess this armor one would kind of scare me a bit. Yeah, something like this is definitely. The only problem with this pact is that it does not have a lot of healing. The third ability is like Revenant Shield, which protection of damage instances, but it did get heavily nerfed because I think they're kind of scared of having another Revenant where you just kind of just put it on and forget about it, which is fine. I can understand that sentiment. Where is Kabocha? Here you are. I just need him for a smite. Right now the armor is gonna hurt me, but I guess smite should be okay. Yeah. Fire beats grass, by the way. I'm just saying. I don't know why the chat message keeps coming up, but whatever. Alright, we're at the Nell Knights. Whoa! I got one-shotted. I don't know by what, but I just died instantly. The sword swing? But I should have enough armor to block it. I don't know why I just died. That was very strange. I guess it's fine. I'm gonna switch to a power weapon, like the Wellian or something. I just realized that if I want it to be a fair test, I need to give all these things a proper shake. Although I will fight this guy in regular mode with Koble. Tiger's nice on this. Oh, I did not know he could be backstabbed or finished, executed, however you want to call it. Cobled. I don't know how to pronounce that. It might be some European pronunciation. I don't even know what language it is. Irish? Celtic? I do know they borrow from a lot of Celtic influences. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. We'll drink another Koga though. Okay, so again, I'll play normally as much as I can. Any regular enemies, I'll just use this, and then for the tests, I'll use Dwellian just to see how good Tempest is. These will go by fast. I can kind of just, I feel like I can kind of just gauge the efficacy of these packs. Trying to heal. Oh, Dirtwent. It's very good to have. Always get runes. Alright. And the next will be the spider's turn. So far, I think the best spell is the third one. It's just a little strange because Revenant's thing was permanent, which this one is not. And the cooldown's kind of long. So as a protective spell, it's not as cool as you would think. 50 damage, standard. Okay. It's on. I was gonna say, I feel like my thing is weaker too. It's just probably because I don't have passive built up. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this pact. It's okay. I think the 3 is a very good like panic button. It lets you make mistakes that you probably shouldn't have otherwise gotten away from, but I don't think the other spells are all that great. The other thing is it does allow you to have stagger on the second. The second one is really good for stagger baiting, but for like something like Elder Dread, the stagger is not actually all that important because you can't backstab or anything, right? So it's kind of weird. I think it's okay. It's a good general use pact, but not as good for boss killing. Which, you know, I weigh pacts, or I weigh things heavy on the highest end stuff because that's where the biggest difference is going to be, right? You know, like, if you're playing regular mode, you can kind of just use anything and be okay. But if you're truly testing the efficiency of the different packs, then I think, wow, that is a huge amount of my HP. I gotta get it back as much as I can before I heal. I'll take hits from this guy. I shouldn't have used my 3. I will say the stagger is very nice. That's the biggest thing I think it has going for it. And I think when they're on the ground and you're hitting them, it does more damage. I need to test that on something less fragile. Something like the Mockery would be a good test because they're pretty tanky. I think the regular Tempest would just pretty much die before you can really start testing stuff like that. Like these guys would die too. Where's my healing? I was promised healing for smites. I didn't get it. The first ability is okay for. I think it's just okay. Yeah, I think my consensus is that this is a pretty good general use pact. It falls off slightly on bosses, but it's okay too because the third spell kind of makes up for it with being a good panic button. The only thing I would probably criticize is it doesn't have any form of, I do not have any points. I was testing a non-pointed. Okay. I don't know why the points are gone, but we'll redo everything. I'm gonna max out Lightning Strike. I don't need Rooted. This is okay. I guess maybe these two. And then maybe like this. And then you put the last 2 points in these two. Yeah, I think that's okay. Like this. Now I can test it slightly better. Excuse me for that. I still don't think it will change how I feel all too much because there's nothing inherent about the abilities that would change based on the passives. Yeah, sure, you get extra lightning damage on downed enemies, but bosses are pretty hard to down, and the ones that do get downed, you don't get finishers, or like I don't think the spiders has a finisher. No. The first ability is okay damage. Like, I'm not. I think it does more damage as it rolls though. So like things that can't be pushed are gonna take like 1 damage instance and then it's gonna explode, right? Which is fine, but you know you're not getting the full damage of the first ability. Third ability is always strong, and then the second is good for clearing mobs. Oh my god. Okay. There might be something weird about Tempest. Okay, I just gotta remember that the swings from the Null Knights or like the Swamp Knights are very strong, so gotta be careful. They're not friendly. I got one-shotted. That's what happened last time too. Yeah. I think it's okay, solid pact. You get a good stagger. Extra will take damage everywhere. This is whatever. This is a little bit nicer. I think the stagger on this is the real big selling point, and this is strong because you can block damage essentially. The only thing is there's no healing, so you just have to play very, very carefully. Gear and Rude. Yeah, we can try that out too. Maybe next time though, actually. Yeah. Save it for next time. We'll keep the same packs. Oh, let me check if I have points in it. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll check if we have points in every single pact. Just to make it kind of more fair. I guess Tempest is not paired, but I don't think I would change my opinion on it. Righteous. Well, yeah, I think this is a good spread for my build. Less damage overall for your weapon, but whatever, it's fine. Or his hand. Hungry Flame. I don't know if I should keep this max, but we will have it for now, and we'll decide later. I'm not sure how good it is in hard mode. I actually never tried it. Tempest we just touched. Wild Siren. I'm gonna use the wild version for all these packs and make sure all that. Yep. I think you can actually max out the entire tree with wild packs. We'll do that test right now. I mean, Tetron was fully maxed out, so we'll put points into the more important things first, just in case, because I don't want to have to reset everything and do it all over again. This is a grace weapon, so I'll go for a grace. I mean, it's not a grace weapon or pack per se, but it heavily implies grace. just enough points for everything, which is on purpose, on design. Tetherin already did. What Zelda did I do? Nuts. Same thing. Enemy attacks may be met with creeping tendrils. Oh yeah, this is the one where if they hit you, they have a chance to get rooted. Is there water in the spider plant? I don't think so, right? I know I keep using the spider as a metric, but I just think she's a really good metric for a lot of these things, just because she has mobs, she has high damage, she's very tanky. Gonna be one of the hardest enemies you're gonna fight. So what natural way than to pit your build against it. And the implications are good in reverse too. It's like if it's strong against her, it's pretty much gonna be good against anything else. Okay, we have Osoda done. And then Arango's last. Okay, 30 points. I think Feral is actually not that great. I think I did max it out because I wanted to trigger as much as possible. We will max this Soulframe. I think this is a really good ability. I think this is a good race. Like I want to use this with Dwelly and stuff. And then I guess you could put points into the other ones just for stuff. You can, I think like Feral. Like I want to use it, but you can't one-shot bosses, and she doesn't trigger as often as you would think. I guess maybe put points in these here. Then you have 2 points, and then I guess you just go Encourage. Wingspans. This is worthless in my opinion. Healer. I guess maybe. I think Healer might be good for something like Fear and Rude, where you want to heal more. Yeah. Again, these are all just like surface level analysis. If there's like some weird glitches or builds that I don't know about, like specific actual combos that make certain packs or things broken, then I wouldn't know or discover about it. But just how you, like a normal player would just pick it up, how they read it, how they would use it, they'd be like, okay, this is how I would kind of feel about it. So that's neither here nor there right now though. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys eat good food, stay fed, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.